Bears fans, and welcome to our first edition of Bears coverage here on HersheyBears.com of the new calendar year. A happy new year to one and all. It's time for Roaring on the Road one more time, presented by Travel Champs. We're going on the road this week, even though we have two home games, because it features a team that has really given a lot of other opponents fits last year and this year, and their city is also where the Bears are going to go for the first time in nearly 2 years. It's the first of 4 matchups for your Bears against the Albany Devils. A few years back, the Devils began playing a few of their home games at Atlantic City's historic Boardwalk Hall, a treat for the in-state New Jersey Devils fans to be able to see their prospects play right on the beach. The Bears were a frequent opponent in those games, 3 times over the last 2 years to be exact, including both road visits last year. The Bears swept the Devils in all 4 games last season, but in 2012-13, things didn't go so well for the Chocolate and White. The final matchup of the 4-game series on March 29th of 2013 was held at Times Union Center in Albany, which was the last date on which the Bears played the Devils in their home barn. The series was physical all season and offense was plenty. In this contest, however, the Bears would end up on the short side. Despite outshooting Albany 31-16 in the game and scoring 2 power play goals, the Devils got a 2-goal game from former captain Jay Leach, goals from Joe Whitney, Cam Jansen, and Darcy Zajac, and a 28-save performance from Keith Kincaid en route to a 5-3 win. Danny Sabrin was called into action in the second period, replacing the starting Philip Grubauer. Former Bears Peter LeBlanc and Joey Crabb, along with current winger Casey Wellman, netted the goals for Hershey. That loss that the Bears suffered at Times Union Center was Hershey's only loss in Albany's building during the Devils' most recent affiliation. In the past 5 years, the Bears have had their way with the Devils, going 14-3-0-1. Hershey lost 2 other games to the Devils during the 2012-13 campaign, the other contest at Boardwalk Hall on February 24th, and a high-scoring shootout decision on November 19th at Giant Center. But as they say, that was then, and this is now. The Albany Devils have consistently placed better and better teams out in front of their fans, last year qualifying for the Calder Cup playoffs with the conference's 5th seed. And this year, although the club has hit a bit of a skid, the Devils are keeping pace and sit just 2 points behind Hershey entering the new week. The Bears have points in 7 of their last 10 games, while the Devils have 6 in the same span. Each team has 4 wins in the last 10. And like the Bears, the Devils spread around their offense, but have 2 especially dangerous forwards to watch. Left winger Joe Whitney is off and running again, tallying at a point-per-game average, dressing in 32 games and scoring 13 goals plus 19 assists. The 2-time national champion of Boston College has posted 10 of those points over his last 5 games and notched his 179th and 180th points in a Devils sweater in Albany's most recent game, a 4-3 loss on Sunday at Bridgeport. Whitney enters the new week ranked 6th in league scoring and is the league's reigning CCM AHL Player of the Week, ending January 4th. Fellow Hockey East alum and former Hobey Baker finalist Paul Thompson is already off to a career year. In 32 games, Thompson has already matched his AHL career high for points with 29 and is tied for 3rd in the league with 15 goals. Thompson scored a game-high 3 points on Sunday, giving him 6 in a 3-game point streak. Longtime hockey fans usually think of one word when they hear Devils mentioned: defense. However, this season and last, Albany has added a scoring flair to their usual character. The Devils are back in the top half of the league in offense, averaging 2.79 goals per game, and they rank 12 slots higher than Hershey. But the Bears are the team of solid defense so far this year, entering the week 2nd in the league with only 2.24 goals allowed per game, providing for what should be a very tight matchup. A big help to the Devils' offense climb happened this past Sunday when Albany tamed the Sound Tigers 7-4 and added 3 more tallies in the Sunday rematch, won by Bridgeport. The team travels to the frigid Capital District on Thursday, and like the old game show The Joker's Wild, will face the Devil on Friday, January 9th, with face-off set for 7 p.m. I can hear the boos already. The M&C pregame show airs at 6:20 on WQIC FM 100.1 and The Ticket 1460 Fox Sports Radio. A long night of travel will bring the Bears home for a challenging next night battle against the Norfolk Admirals. We have a sweet giveaway for the first 5,000 fans as well, as Metro Bank proudly presents the Nathan Walker Snow Globe. Face-off from Giant Center is again at 7 with pregame at 6:20. The 2 teams rematch on Sunday at 5 with pregame at 4:20. Both games will be broadcast on the entire Bears radio network. The Bears are 2-1 against the Admirals in the Young Season Series so far, and as long as Norfolk's roster remains status quo, we could see one-time 50-goal scorer Danny Heatley here in Chocolatetown and a continued strong difficulty facing John Gibson's goaltending. We'll see. I'm Scott Stuccio. Thanks so much for watching Roaring on the Road, presented by Travel Champs. We'll talk to you Friday from Albany.